Hi guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a video all about my favorite shadows for like a one shadow eye look. Obviously these are not only for one shadow eye looks, these are just my favorite like glittery shadows. Because I prefer a glittery one shadow look if I'm going to wear one rather than a matte, like a bronzer all over the lid. Boring. So I like to do something a little more high impact, I suppose. And pardon the lighting, it's really gloomy outside, so I put on a box light and I don't really like how that looks either, so we're just kind of jiving here. Also, I am so unbelievably depressed right now, so I needed something to film. So if you guys didn't ask for this or don't care about it, I'm so sorry. I needed something to do. Anyway, got that out of the way. First and foremost, everybody seems to have fallen off the ColourPop Super Shock bandwagon. I'm not one of those people. So I have 4 Super Shock shadows and I'm going to swatch them for you. I think they're all lovely. My top favorite has to be Slave to Pink. It looks like this. It is a hot pink with blue and purple glitter throughout it. It is honestly the most stunning thing I've ever seen in my life. So there's a swatch of it for you there. You're not going to be able to see the glitter on camera like I want you to, but whatever. A close second is going to be Frog by ColourPop. It is by ColourPop. Yeah, it's all by ColourPop. It is a light pink with lots of glitter sprinkled throughout it. And this is just, this looks freaking wet on your eyelids. I swear to God it does. So there's a swatch right under it. I wish you could see, but I love like these kind of sheer bases with lots of glitter. I think they look incredible for a one shadow look. And they both, I like to apply these with my finger, generally speaking. Other than that, I use kind of the same type of brushes. So something a little like fluffier like this, but also that's like pointed, so that I can blend as well as apply. So this one, I don't know what it is. I got it in an Ipsy bag. This one is from, oh, this is a Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush. I love this brush. And then this one from Sonia Kashuk, this is the large eyeshadow brush. This is probably one of my favorite brushes to have ever come into existence. I love these types of brush for shimmer shadows. Anyway, don't know what I was saying. The other 2 Super Shocks I have are, what's you called? Roy G. Biv, which I don't really think this looks like a rainbow. It says on the description that it's rainbow glitter. I disagree. This looks like if NARS Orgasm was a really intense eyeshadow. So it's like a pink with gold glitter throughout it. Really so stunning. And then my last one here is called Fizz, and it's a lime freaking green with gold glitter. It's so freaking pretty. I will say this one though, I do sometimes run into problems with. It's a different formula. It's a little more, it almost dries down. I don't know how to explain it, but there it is right there. It's really freaking vibrant, but it almost dries down as the other ones. I don't think they do really. So it sometimes if you layer it, it can get chunky, or if you spray your brush, things get weird. So just bear that in mind. Another product I love to use for a one shadow look or as a topper for any other freaking eyeshadow is my Fenty Diamond Bomb highlight. So I always swatch this, and you're never going to be able to see the beauty that is this shadow. I have it swatched right above, or that is this highlight. I have it swatched right here above Slave to Pink. It's just so freaking wet looking. Nobody gives this the attention it deserves for your eyes specifically. Then we have these like kind of shadow pots thing. This one is by Tarte. This is the Chrome Pot in Top Yacht. Oh shit, I just got a lot of glitter fall out everywhere. I actually have this one on today with some Fenty Diamond Bomb topped over it. I don't know. It's just a really gorgeous sparkly gold. I have it swatched right below. And I love to give it a little more impact with that Fenty highlight on top as well. I do generally like to use a glitter primer underneath most of these because it really just makes the glitters pop. But another palette that's full of shimmers anyway that I really like for one shadow looks is the Midas and Smoky Glow palette. Literally all of these shimmers just as a one shadow look are stunning. Specifically though, Nutty right here is one I really like. Let me just, it's got this beautiful like wetness to it. It's like pink and blue and purple. Oh, it's so stunning. It's perfection. And then Group Chat is also a fave of mine. It is pink and gold and sparkly and reflective and friggin' stunning as all hell. But yeah, any of the shadows in this palette as well look just incredible as a wash on the lid. This would also be no one shadow glittery eyeshadow video without my Cliona shadows, my prides and joys. You can't go wrong with these. You really can't. These are the highest quality shimmers I've ever found in my life, and I will stand by those until the day I die. Next, there are a couple of Natasha Denona shadows from my big kahuna that I would like to mention. One of them is from the gold palette. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but it is the most stunning sheer gold glitter ever. It's right there. God, I wish these lights did it justice. It is the most beautiful shade that has ever graced my eyeballs, to be honest. Another one I really like is Brass, which is also from the gold palette. It is the most, here, I'll swatch it right here. It's the most friggin' high impact shimmer ever. It's so stunning. It's so like wet and reflective looking. It doesn't have so much glitter in it, but it's, oh god, it's everything. It's everything. Natasha Denona makes some of the best shimmers as well. And then Pathu McGrath. So one I actually really enjoy is this kind of taupey shimmer right here. This is from the Mothership Brown Seduction. And swatches don't do it justice, honestly. Like this shade on the eyes is so stunning. It's just like this cool taupey shade. It looks really stunning, as well as this more green and this like lime chrome kind of shade from the palette is so stunning, just all over the eyes with like a wing or something, or just like a little deeper of a shadow on the outer V. Like nothing freaking beats it. And then same with from my favorite palette of all time, my new favorite palette of all time, the Midnight Sun. I love this purple here for a one shadow look. Swatch it for you. It's like a cool tone greigey periwinkle, and it has the most stunning like shift and like very fine shimmer throughout it. And then the second contender to that, my fingers are so freaking dirty, and third contender would be the more bronze tone from this palette. It's like a gorgeous like orangey copper, has so much freaking glitter in it. And then also the champagne shade, which I mentioned a few times in the video, that this is like the best shadow on planet Earth. Like do you see that? Like, are you, huh? It's so unbelievable. I'm gonna swatch it again. I'm gonna swatch it again. You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking. And then lastly here, and you can use whatever the hell you want as one shadow look, but I just wanted to talk about these. These two are both from the ColourPop It's My Pleasure palette, which is probably my favorite ColourPop palette to date. I love that one. But this one I had in a project pan. It's a purple with like pink and blue glitter throughout it, and the camera is not going to do this justice, but like all over the lid only. Oh, it's so stunning. And then, oh, actually this one is from the Ooh La La palette. It looks different now because I got like black shadow in it one time and it's just never been the same, but it's like the lightest shade in the Ooh La La palette, and it's a sheer pink with blue reflex. You gotta be kidding. And okay, actually last honorable mention, this is from the Bye Bye Birdie palette. This one is kind of like the Roy G. Biv Super Shock I showed you, but it's a little different. It's like that coral with gold sprinkled throughout it, but this one really does it for me in a lot of different ways. I don't really know what to say. It doesn't have quite as much glitter as the Super Shock, but it does have I don't know, it just does it differently. Like they serve different purposes even though they're like the same color. Anyway, I don't really know where I was going with this video. I guess I just wanted to swatch pretty things so I didn't feel like a POS. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that. I'm having this weird depression guilt right now where I'm like depressed for no freaking reason, and then I feel bad because there's a lot going on in the world that's way more legitimate than my non-existent problems that I'm depressed about. So it's like, what do I do with that? Anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope you, I don't know, I hope you enjoyed the video. I just needed to look at sparkly things, I think. And I had a cup of coffee. I've eaten a piece of toast today so far. It's like 5 p.m. So that's my depression meal. I might do a microwaved cheese quesadilla later in the day if I'm really feeling it, but I'm just I'm a little out of it lately. If you have any like recommendations as to like what I do about this kind of thing, I'm not good with it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it one bit. I don't think you're supposed to. I don't think you're supposed to like being depressed, but I definitely don't. Anyway, I don't know what else to say on that, so I'm gonna go. But thanks for hanging out with me, and please don't say concerned stuff in the comments because I like to ignore my problems. I like to ignore whatever is, you know, fizzling on in my brain. I'm doing fine. I will be fine. I'm just having a day. It's gloomy outside. It's one of those things. I love you all. I bid you adieu. Adieu? I don't know what that is. That goodbye in a different language? I don't know. Is it French? I don't know what to do with myself. Alright, peace out, guys. I will see you in our next video. Finger guns. Jesus Christ.